Hey guys, welcome back to some more Sly Cooper. This part, we're gonna finish up exploring the Panda King's hideout here and take him on.
Oh no, we gotta fight Kung Fu Panda.
No, what's worse, we gotta fight Hank Hill first, and King of the Hill.
What the fuck?
Don't shoot the propane tanks.
No, it just reminds me of that Team 4-Star thing they just released recently with the Cell games with Bobby Hill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this kind of came out of nowhere. I don't think anyone was expecting that.
That's my purse. That's my purse. I don't know you.
So, remember last part how I said originally they were playing this to be World 1? This is another good example of it because this shooting section, they reintroduced it to you like you never played it before. And this, I feel, is easier than the one in Mugshot's World.
Well, that kind of makes sense because you don't have, what, toxic barrels this time?
Yeah, that's the big thing. There's not really that many things to shoot that can kill Murray this time around. There is a section at the very end that gets a little chaotic though because for some reason, he just stops dead in his tracks and he won't move forward because he's too scared because everyone's swarming him once. But if we clear him a path, he still doesn't move. Or he just waits.
Bingo!
This is ridiculous.
Murray's silly.
Yeah, he's the goofball character of the three. You got Sly being the suave kind of character, Bentley being the brains, and Murray being the Murray. Can't describe what he is, he's just the Murray.
The Murray.
The dumbass.
I mean, that's one way to describe it, yep.
What is?
I just still think it's funny the way he runs.
I can tell that you would probably try to play as Murray the most in all the future Sly games just for the running animation.
It's funny.
Look, Murray, you're so close. You're right there in front of it, and now you're cowering in fear. You got plenty of time just to run and grab it.
Just go up and grab it.
Wow, wow, wow.
Why did we send him in?
I'm crying.
The sound effects.
That wasn't even that hard. They sent that one at a time. You could have just ran.
Oh my gosh, you could have, during all that time, they wouldn't have caught you, because you kind of run kind of fast, Murray.
Yeah. Well, that's enough keys for this area. So, time to light up some dynamite-looking fireworks here.
Dynamite.
Let's blow this joint.
Excuse me, that's not how physics works.
Yeah, you would think that would have drifted to the right, not the left.
It was too top heavy. That's why it wouldn't.
Yeah, but the wrong direction.
I'm 99% sure you'll be able to ride them all the way to the top of that statue before they explode.
What about that other one?
99.99%.
But the experience will no doubt be spectacular.
Nice.
Alright, I get it, Bentley.
With these rockets, you're going to need all 7 of the Panda King's treasure keys.
Right on. I'll steal them in no time.
Steal them in no time. Because, you know what? Here. This was not World 4.
Yeah, that's why a lot of these levels are going to go by pretty quick. I mean, remember that race we had in World 2? Well, it's time to do it again in World 4. I almost called this World 2, because this feels like the World 2 thing again.
Murray, what are you doing down there?
Well, I'm minding my post when I notice this snow cone stand, and I think to myself, hey, Murray, you gotta keep your energy up. So I hurry over here, and then all of a sudden, monkeys are everywhere.
Oh my god.
Why? I can't help it. I need my daily dose of coconut cream ice cream.
Come on, Sly, they're a pack of monkeys. How can I lose?
He would be that guy to like the weird stuff.
Steer with the
He just eats anything.
square to use any nitro boost you
I'm sorry, it was hungry every time try and eat something while I'm on a mission, these freaking monkeys come over and challenge me to race. I don't know why.
They have the clear advantage, though. We don't have snow tires like them. Their snow tires are just spikes.
What the hell?
They should have, like, better traction than this van. How do we compete with that?
They don't have 4-wheel drive. Oh my gosh, I see them all like flying all over the place.
This is weird.
No one knows how to drive in this world.
Monster Truck Jam!
That's basically what this is. Hey, this is Murray's specialty. In the future, he does just become a monster truck driver.
What the
Oh
hell?
my gosh.
Yeah, the jump ahead a bit in the series, the team kind of just, like, retires at one point before they get back together in Slife 4. And everyone has their own life. Murray's is just using the van for Destruction Derby.
Oh my gosh. And is Murray, like, on the side, like, looking out the side window?
Yep, he has to stick his head out the window to see. But his model's, like, basically clipping through the side. They don't even bother to open the window for him. So you can see how awkward it looks. Especially in this version.
Oh my gosh.
It looks like he's being squeezed in there.
He's got one of those cars that came with the broken windshield.
Yeah.
You don't have the money to repair it.
So I gotta look outside the window while I'm driving.
Spent all the money on this nitro boost I needed just for the ice cream mission. Can't afford a windshield.
Nice driving, Murray.
That was so much easier than one in Natural World 2. Like, you never even seen the racers after the first lap.
Yeah, because then you had to actually work your way up to get into first place. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Yeah, you're right about this place. It is kind of easy.
Yeah, it's a huge difficulty change. It backs off a lot.
Now you got a pulley system here.
Hello.
I could have walked up and fought him normally, or I could just ride on the side of the wall. I'm choosing that.
Oh gosh, we're on this thing again.
Yeah, this is the world that really likes just doing minigame style levels, because we've done a couple of these already, and here's
This
another.
vehicle is identical.
Identical to what? Didn't finish your thought.
We'll never know.
That is a weird dialogue box, because you have to just sit there if you want to hear the whole thing. If you shoot the door open, he stops talking.
He interrupts himself like a lot of the dialogue options in Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
Ah, Sly will figure it out. I don't need to tell him.
It's already done this before.
Attention, valued employee. It has come to my attention that a thief is loose somewhere inside the firework production facility. Please do your part to
Do we get paid extra if we take him down? No.
thank you, that is all.
He'll be a valued employee of the number 2.
Yeah, exactly. You will get a placard on the wall. That is it.
No raise.
No overtime.
No overtime.
No vacation days. Back to work.
If you're sick, don't even bother.
No, come in anyways. We still need your work. We don't care if you got the flu. Come in.
Sounds like most jobs nowadays.
Yeah, pretty much.
Blow up these snow mountains.
Yeah, this is gonna be the worst job for the monkeys that have to be the snowballs. Because you're using your own as cannon fodder.
That reminds me of a lot of enemies from Peacemaker's world in Spiral 1. Where they just have a bunch of the lackeys. Big lackeys just throwing other smaller cronies at you.
Yeah, they just throw their own friends. You gotta love also how terrified these guys become when you get up close and personal. Like, please don't shoot me.
I'm just doing my job, man.
Actually, didn't Insomniac make this? Insomniac made this, right? Or is it
This was Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch. Never mind.
Yeah, these are the same guys who go on to make the Infamous series later. Which is a big change compared to Sly Cooper.
Insomniac made Ratchet and Clank, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah, they don't want to do 3 Spiral games, and they're like, we don't want to do anymore because we have no more ideas for this dinosaur. So we're gonna do something completely different.
And then it went to other developers, and then Enter the Dragonfly happened.
Yeah. Like, yeah, we're done with the series, so we're not gonna do it anymore. You're not? Oh crap. Find someone else in like a month.
Duel by the Dragon.
It's time to do.
It's time to duel.
I challenge you to a game of Dungeon Dice Monsters. The better game.
Freeze, raccoon.
How can I freeze when my heart warms at the very sight of you?
Honestly, kind of sad they didn't really do more of
I
that
don't know what you're
in the
doing
Yu-Gi-Oh
here.
series. They did it like a handful of episodes and then they dropped it.
Yeah.
It was the best spin-off game they introduced.
And the funny thing is,
What is
in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh. I thought you were talking about this for a second. I was like, wait, what?
So the character Devlin was literally just a background character the whole entire freaking series afterwards. He never dueled again.
Yeah.
Never did any of that. It's just like, why the fuck are you here?
Yeah, well, I think he dueled like once or twice, like near the end. I think it was during that whole arc where everyone was being sealed away, so he was kind of forced to. But it didn't matter because it was like maybe a 5-second thing.
Yeah, I don't recall them ever doing it again after that. The episode where Joey became a furry.
Should I be scared?
No, one of the conditions, duel Joey, and if Joey lost, he had to put on a dog outfit.
Yeah, and he pretty much had to be his cheerleader.
What's with that show?
A lot of things.
Yeah, very
Now, I
weird.
watched that show back nowadays. I'm like, man, the dub was awful in this show.
Well, the dub did a lot of weird things that just didn't translate well.
But, you know, I always liked it because that's what I grew up with, and I love Yu-Gi-Oh! But
Hey, at least it wasn't Season 0. Season 0 is just flat out weird.
yeah, it is. I just, you know, I still grew up with it, and it still appreciated a lot of the things that did for my childhood. But yeah, I look back at it, I'm like, yeah, this dub was kind of awful.
Yeah. I mean, it introduced people to the card game, which I feel like at one point almost felt more popular than the Pokemon trading card game, because I see more people play Yu-Gi-Oh! Than Pokemon.
Yeah, I used to play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Growing up.
Yeah, I just found like some of my old Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards the other day. Yeah, it was just interesting to look back at that. It's like, I had a lot of those growing up, but I stopped like a year after it, so I don't have a lot of revisions.
I kind of stopped playing when they introduced Synchro Monsters,
Yeah.
which was like the white cards. I stopped playing around then. I did the white cards a little bit, but after that I stopped playing.
I think that was around the time they did the second show for Yu-Gi-Oh! Right? Like the DX show, something like that.
The GX, it was
GX, yeah.
the show after. It was the show after GX that I stopped playing. It was called 5Ds, and I watched all of 5D's anime that they showed here in America, but after that I just fell out of Yu-Gi-Oh! I couldn't keep up with the show, couldn't keep up with the card game.
I fell out after GX because like I think it was starting to lose me around that time. It started to become more complicated.
It was funny because I just picked up Legacy of the Duelist because I was like, you know, I'm in the mood to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. I want to play it. I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, I have dropped out so much because now I look at it, I'm like, okay, I know Synchro Monsters, and I don't understand how to summon those guys. But now I'm like, they got monsters called XYZ monsters, they got Link monsters, they've got Pendulum monsters. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you play these?
Yeah, I think they wanted to kind of put the game on the same scale as other complicated card games now, like Magic the Gathering. Because that's pretty much where all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Players I've seen go. They just play that instead, which is more complicated. So Yu-Gi-Oh's like, alright, let's try to be the same.
I sit there, I'm like, man, I should have really not ever dropped out of this game if I wanted to keep up. Now I'm scared to play the game now because like I don't understand how to summon, or I don't understand how to play these Link monsters. I don't understand how to play. I understand XYZ because I watched a tutorial on it, but like the Link and Pendulum monsters, I still have no idea how you play those cards. It's stupid. Like I guess I shouldn't say it's stupid. It's my fault because I never kept up with the game.
Oh, it's stupidly complex. You know what else is stupidly complex? That stupid vault we just tried to open up. This game does a stupid come back later thing after you beat the final boss. Bentley says he can't crack the code because it's owl speak. He doesn't know how to translate owl. So, the jump ahead, we have to beat the final boss because he's an owl. And then after doing that, then Bentley can suddenly crack the safe code. So we'll be back at that level later.
Why should you care if I bury a few worthless village in snow? You are a thief.
I love his English. Why do you care if I bury a few worthless village?
From a long line of
Excuse me?
You're just a frustrated firework artist turned homicidal pyromaniac.
Insolent child. You shall pay dearly for your disrespect.
As I dance.
His mouth is so weird
Honor
looking.
Your Cooper ancestry. I will send you
Like,
to
the worst
your
part is
doom
his hands.
with
Look how
the
big
beauty
they
of
are.
My new firework technique.
Yeah.
Flame fool.
Is this a panda or a monster?
Yeah.
But going back on that subject, I don't know. I have a hard time like looking back at it. I'm really kind of scared to go back and play the game now because I'm just like. And I watched a Jaywiz video about how the text is getting out of control in the game.
Yeah, it's very complicated now. Again, I feel like they just tried to do the same thing as what Magic does now. Just they added a lot of extra style cards to make it very complicated. So it has more depth.
I told Amber, I said, you know, I complain about how text and subtitles of video games get on to me. That's like my biggest thing that bothers me. The Yu-Gi-Oh cards nowadays got so much text in those tiny little cards, can't read it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't read it
I
at
don't know why
all.
they bother to print things on those cards at this point.
Yeah.
Booming chop. Palms up.
Easy boss.
That was a boss.
Your
He
skill
really doesn't do much.
is
Yeah.
unparalleled.
We didn't even have to explain how you fight him.
No, it's just, you beat him up a couple times, he pushes you away, then you just keep on doing it. That's it.
Didn't the crocodile say that you'll never beat him?
Yeah, I don't know who she was really talking about. I don't think it was the Panda King.
I think she's a little confused.
So get what you came for and let's get out of here.
Retrieving the Panda
This
King
really
section
feels
of the
phoned in
Phoenix
because the
Cooper
person that had to
gave
tell
me
you
a
where to
chance
go
learn
next is
about my
Bentley.
technically minded ancestor,
Not the Panda King.
Cooper.
All the others
Not known
just
for
told you
his
where to go
physical
next, but not
dexterity,
this guy.
Otto relied on vehicles to aid him in his criminal endeavors. Armed with his designs, I was sure Murray would be able to make some cool modifications to the team van.
So the van got an upgrade?
Yeah, who needs a satellite? I got a Gatling gun.
A
Sorry,
frustrated
Murray.
Inspector
You're not going to get
Fox,
cable TV
having this
anymore.
become a
We're taking away the
mountain,
satellite.
threw the Panda King in
Not
jail,
his TV.
thus putting an end to his avalanche protection services and ensuring the safety of
Aladdin
mountain
Spitfire
villages
puts
throughout
fire
China.
pan eyes. Oh my gosh.
My gang and I took a little time off and did some shopping in Hong Kong. Thoroughly relaxed,
You got to
we
go
headed
to
home
Russia.
plan our next move.
Gotta go to Mother Russia to take out Father Bird.